And welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time in the Darkest Dungeon. We're back in the Apprentice tier, trying to get enough people to do what is it? Veteran tier quests, so that we can then do Champion tier quests, so that then we have someone to do Darkest tier quests. Because we're short frontliners at Darkest tier. And more importantly than being short frontliners, we're short frontliners that can hit the broadside of a barn, because apparently last quest we were having real problems trying to hit the broadside of a barn. So yeah. I think we're going to take a Crusader. And we'll take the Man-at-Arms. Continue to run Retribution, Rampart, although I can swap these two positions. I don't need a Holy Lance. I might swap Holy Lance out for Battle Heal. Honestly. Because Holy Lance doesn't really come into play until you get kicked out. Well, actually, no, we'll run Holy Lance. Because that at least gives us a way to get you back into position, right? So if you get kicked into 3 or 4, you can Holy Lance until you're in second. You can Rampart forward anywhere from 4th. So we hopefully don't want you in 4th, but you can get to 1st. So that's our front 2. Got 1 and 2. Tempting to get more Houndmasters in the high tier. We already have a Houndmaster up there, but sadly they can't go into the Darkest Dungeon again. And then you probably want to be close to the back if I'm going to bring you along. And do I do Vestal in the back? Yeah, let's run Houndmaster in 3. Okay, let's make sure these people are equipped for the horrors that we're about to send them to face. Yeah, with what we're going to run on you, that makes sense. That's a reasonable combo. We're going to level those up. Level those up. We got a Vestal, so I don't think we need the Battle Heal right now. See, do we have trinkets on all these people? Don't have trinkets on you. Should put some trinkets on you. Stun chance is tempting. Dodge and speed. You're going to run more dodge. I think I'll run more dodge. We'll run the coat. 29% dodge at level 1's not terrible. And this is the character that is going to pick more dodge up as they level. Oh, I forgot about checking weapons. Yeah. So +1 to damage, +1 to crit. And more importantly, 5% more dodge. Damage and accuracy of torches above 75% wouldn't actually be too bad. Tend to keep the torch up there. This one would probably be faster. But I'll take the risk of doing the long one here, so I can go for the Sun Ring. This is the Cove, so I'm going to take all the medicinal herbs. Stack. Well, we're on Apprentice, so we probably don't need the stack of bandages, but we'll take it. And we'll take the extra shot. There we go. If we run out of space, I'm going to dump the holy water. I don't think we need it.
The smell of rotting fish is almost unbearable.
I suppose I forgot to check to see... Okay, so we can use Zealous Vigil if we need to avoid ambushes. Okay, up first. We're already going to get stuck with some backtracking this one, apparently. Although, this is explore 90% of rooms, so I could have technically skipped these rooms. That was within the realm of plausible. Put riposte up on you. Still applies riposte. Not enough to bring the Madman down, although if we outspeed it, we might be able to still bring it down before it gets to do any stress damage. Didn't outspeed it. It went first.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
There we go. Win for the multi-target, because we only had to do 1 damage, as long as we hit. Stress healing. Harry, everyone? Okay, the guy in the back is secured dead.
The slow death.
Just got the Pelagic Guardian himself.
Unforgiving.
Now we just boop this guy. There we go.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Okay, so other than the hallway fights, it's a nice, easy trip here. Okay, let's try to stun everyone that we can. Doing that because it's a damage move, not necessarily because it's going to stun, although it did. I doubt we're going to be able to stun them again.
Confidence surges
Although killing
as
them
the
works
enemy
just as well.
crumbles.
Okay, the bleed's going to kill him.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Technically gone for a little bit of a stress heal, but that'll work.
Ghoulish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud. A decisive pummeling. Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Okay, not a bad turn for us. Killed one. We just got to deal with these tanks. They're low HP, but a lot of protection. Normally deal with these guys with, like, Blight. We don't have a lot of Blight in this team.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Bleed will kind of work. They're a bit bleed resistant, but it'll kind of work. Okay, the bleed's gonna kill that one.
As the fiend falls,
Is it hard enough with the sword? That one will die.
faint
Okay.
hope blossoms. The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden. Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Okay, now time for the backtrack.
The light, the promise of safety. Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Okay, so 3 rooms down. It's going to be linear for a bit here. Or there's no alternative but go forward.
Another mariner, another misfortune.
Getting hit with stress, not too much of a problem. This party actually has some stress heal, so could be worse. A hit there would have got rid of the Acolyte. Would have prevented us taking stress damage from it again.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
There we go. Could definitely be worse. So we're getting a little bit the fact that we still kind of don't have the best space for target the party. The Houndmaster can at least hit it. Pull him to 3 so we can more reliably hit him. There we go. I think the bleed will confirm. No, we didn't get the bleed. If we got the bleed would have confirmed. Hitting with the stun, mainly for the damage component, not for the stun. Here we go for the main damage. That connects. Okay, would have been fine if that had not killed.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious
Leave the idol
killer.
there. Get you with the shovel.
A fortune, waiting to be spent.
Okay, so they all got their attacks off before we did, but we're gonna stun a lot of them, which then gives time for the bleed to do its thing. Oh, didn't hit them. No application of the bleed. Bit of a shame. No more heals for you. dodged. I was hoping to get 6, 7. We got a kill there, which is not really what I wanted, but we'll roll with it.
Nonetheless.
I'm not gonna take the Hellstone. Most of the character types have enough health. You don't necessarily want to take health off of them, but it's usually not worth giving them more health. It's usually better to do damage mitigation, in my experience.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Missed. Not too concerning. There we go. No more heals for the other side. You swap over to stress healing. You stress heal. It was a little bit tempting to delay for another stress heal, but I decided getting rid of the problem would be
so
useful.
Too will resistance.
So we got a whole wave fight. Okay, this isn't too bad. Go for stress heals. I think we've got to handle the guys that can't do stress heals.
A death by inches.
Only have a 20% chance this done. Although that's your damage dealing move, so try to do damage.
Hate is the weapon that cuts on its own.
And the long quest continues. We haven't had to use our camp yet. At some point I should just use it. Yeah, no need as of yet.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
A little low in shovels. I missed. That didn't miss. Nine damage from a stun. Oof. Pummel to the face has to hurt. The healer stun, which isn't super great.
Inspiration.
Although it could definitely be worse.
And improvement.
Okay, so the bleed's gonna kill him. So I think we're just gonna be left with the shaman left at this rate. Oh no, the heal's gonna fix that. Not gonna die from the bleed because of the heal.
Be gone, fiend.
No luck with the stun. Hit him with a different stun. That one connected. Okay, the bleed did not kill him. Install, try to get this stress heals. Yeah, we got one of them off.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
What traits do I have? God hitter, we can pass on getting rid of that one. Enlightened. We can pass on that one. That's not want to get rid of. Maybe one of those two. If I don't have anything better to get rid of. Fear of Beasts. We're getting rid of Fear of Beasts. Yes, there we go.
Ambushed by foul invention.
Okay, I'm gonna take the first camp here.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
Let's do Hound's Watch, because I like the secondary bonuses on that. Grab that protection bonus. Damage bonus. I've got one left, but no one's got one to spend, so that's the end of the rest. I'm going to risk that I hopefully don't need another shovel. Contents of you. Yeah, we're not moving quite fast enough to get them stunned before they take their turn. Oh, I probably should have done that one. Would have actually delayed. Oh no, never mind. There we go. Missed the Harry. Little permanent of a stun, but that works. It's low level, so the stuns are a little hard hitting.
Diminished.
I can't hit him with the stun because the stun would kill him. I don't actually want to kill him yet, so I'm gonna go for a stress heal instead.
Soothed. Sedated.
Okay, now I want to kill him.
These nightmarish
I don't need more
creatures can
deeds,
be
we'll leave the
felled.
deeds behind.
They can be beaten. strike.
This party is definitely a lot better with dealing stress than the last party. Although the last party, in theory, had, like, much higher potential to do damage. They could hit the broadside of a barn. This party's... well, we're only an apprentice tier right now, so this party can actually hit targets. So, it feels great. It feels great when you can actually hit things. Ah, missed.
A powerful blow.
I was trying not to overkill the shaman, because if I hit him with the Harry, he would have died. This is probably sorry. We do the Harry.
Masterfully executed.
Allowed us to bypass the guard because can't both defend them and guard them at the same time. Oh, can't both defend yourself and someone else at the same time.
Impressive.
Don't think I get any more stuns off, although low enough damage we might just be able to bring him down. Okay, the bleed will finish him at this point. Intentionally delay. See if we get the... no, didn't get this stress heal off.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
If you hit it with a shovel, it's a guaranteed reward. If you don't have a shovel to hit it with, then
Curious is
gambling.
the trap maker's art. His efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
Oh, no luck with stunning him. That's a shame. Or stunning the stinger. It's a shame. Well, at this point the stinger's low enough, we'll just focus on trying to kill it instead.
truck.
Trust you. Okay, the bleed will kill him now. Probably means we won't get the Crusader. Bit of a shame.
This expedition at least promises success.
Promises, but can it deliver? That is always the question. Okay. That's why I want to bring them down. Not only do they do stress healing, or do healing, they also do stress damage. So, we'd like to get rid of them ASAP. Guild confirming, I think, was a little bit more valuable than trying to bring the shaman down.
Destroyed.
Okay, now I have more targets that can hit the shaman. That was on purpose. I just decided to hit the target the shaman, but knowing I'd hit the other guy. Lock the shaman. There we go.
Ringing ears. Blurred vision. The end approaches. Precision and power.
Okay, so now I just need to do 1 damage to kill him. I'm gonna let him take a swing if he wants.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never
So we do a
hidden.
little more stress healing. Or at least try to do a little more stress healing. Okay, I'm getting the warning that if I toy a little bit too long, we're going to get reinforcements coming in. It's time to bring him down. Although I'll bring him down with the man-at-arms. Everyone else will try to take their pound of flesh in the meantime. I can say melee skills, not too bad. I don't really get a good space. Well, we're close enough to the end of the dungeon, I can probably dump the herbs. Some of the herbs to get some space back.
in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
Basically reapplying my buffs because they were last for 4 battles, and it's been 4 battles. Grab the protection buff. And good enough. Of course, we had a trap.
Carelessness will find no clemency in this place.
I think I gotta explore one more room. Hit the 90%. Ah. Hit the 10% fail chance.
Mind that such missteps are the exception, and not the rule.
There we go, so that's the minimum end of the quest. We can safely go at least to the next room.
Without tools of iron, you must rely on flesh and indefatigable purpose.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
I'm not surprised I hadn't scouted the blockage, but I'm gonna gamble going in one more room. I guess we'll get into another fight where we're able to heal the stress injuries. I don't think the key works on this. No.
The ground quakes.
Crits are a good way to recover stress. Do some stress healing. You do some stress healing. Stun that one. Stress heal.
Soothed. Sedated.
Kill that one. Gonna have the Houndmaster do the party-wide stress heal. Or at least the attempt at the party-wide stress heal. Attempt to try to delay a little bit longer, but that was a good place to bring the fight to an end. Last room. There is one more fight. One more opportunity to get rid of some stress. Well, before we start thinking about removing stress, we want to make sure that we're not gaining it from the stress casters. The stress caster has to die. Missed. Oh, I should have gone for the stress caster. That was a bad targeting there. Okay, we got it down to one left. So I can stun them, then we can get the opportunity to actually get some heals and or stress healing in, which is... Well, this is the last fight, so it's stress healing. I don't care about the HP status of our party at this point. That move is just RNG for stress healing. It's like 66% chance that it heals every member. Well, rolls per member, obviously, so we missed all of them in that damage. Partially as a delay. Okay, there's the warning. So next opportunity we get to kill it. With someone that can't do a stress heal, we're gonna take the swing to kill. There you go, take that swing. Stun. More food. And yeah, that's functionally the dungeon at this point. Time to leave. Nice, successful long dungeon. Picking ourselves up a sun ring.
In this watery tomb. You answered the letter. Now,
Like me, you are a part of this place.
So we went from 5 stress heal to 6. Nice improvement. And yeah, I think Law and Order is still low enough on stress we can keep pushing them to get more XP. Could go after the fasting seal. Yeah, we're probably going to go after that fasting seal, I think. If I was running low torch, that would be more tempting. Although 20% disarm is tempting. Yeah, I think this is what we're going to do in the next one. If you're watching on YouTube, we're going to put a part break in here, and tomorrow's episode will be this long exploration in the Warrens. Again, we're sort of in a training montage state in an attempt to get some melees for going into that last darkest dungeon. And yeah, that takes a while. That's what we're kind of stuck on. And I'm going to record one of these training montages. If we go into the Darkest Dungeon Part 3 again and fail again, lose our melees or whatever, and don't have a viable party again, I'll do the next. The second training montage will not be recorded on stream at that point. But we're going to do this first one to show how long it takes. You get an idea of how long it takes. If you're watching on YouTube and such, that will be part of it tomorrow. If you're watching on Twitch, feel free to hang around. This is where we're going to take a short break so I can get up, stretch the legs, sip some tea. And then we will be back to record another part. So until the next part, I wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next part, and bye for now.